Hey guys, Naz here with another video. In this video, I'll be going over the best skills, equipment, party members, and how to efficiently use Haru in battle. A vast majority of the community sleeps on Haru thinking she's meh, but she's actually one of the strongest party members we get, and I'll go over why. So with that out the way, let's get into this, yeah? We'll first go over all the skills Haru learns and which ones I suggest keeping and replacing, as this could get a little overwhelming with how many unique ones she gets. We'll start off at level 42 since the skills you learned prior will go into the free slots up to that point. At level 42 we'll replace Psi Break for Psi Boost, as Psychokinesis hits every mental ailment for technical damage. Doing 25% more damage is always welcome. At level 44 we learn Makarakarn, which reflects back one magical attack for one ally. This is a decent skill, but I suggest passing on this as our skill pool is very competitive and this just doesn't make the cut. At level 48 we get Climate Decorum, which doubles our evasion during rain or special weather. This is okay, but we get something a lot better later on that isn't this specific. At level 52 we get our strongest single target Psi attack with Psyodyne. At level 54 we learn Gun Boost, which I highly recommend taking. For those of you wondering why I said Haru's one of the strongest party members, here's why. Out of every single enemy you'll fight in the game, only 4 of them resist gun damage, and the 4 enemies who resist gun, they don't resist Psi, meaning Haru will hit every enemy in the game for massive neutral damage. At level 58 we'll get our strongest gun skill with one-shot kill. It surprisingly lives up to its name and it has a very high chance to critically hit our foes. At level 60 we get Armida's Shower, which cleanses all our allies' ailments, but I recommend passing on this one as I didn't find myself getting hit with ailments all that often, and Haru's passive makes that harder. At level 64 our AoE gets upgraded with Psyodyne. At level 68 we get a massive 50% damage increase to our gun skills with Gun Amp. At level 73 we get the Psi equivalent. At level 75 we learn Heat Riser. This increases one ally's attack, defense, and agility for 3 turns. This is a strong skill, but we already have allies who can do this, but for the whole party, making this inefficient. Once we get Haru's Confidence to level 10, you'll learn Evade Nuke, which triples your evasion against nuke attacks. Since that's our only weakness, it's highly recommended that you take this. On January 18, you'll learn Life Wall. This is Tetrakarn and Makarakarn combined, and it's for the whole party. This is absolutely broken and I abused it. Now that we've gone over all our base skills we learned, let's go over to the Jazz Djinn, as this has some spicy exclusive skills to this area. Every Sunday there's a skill to be learned if you bring Haru here. On September 4th we could learn Charge. This will increase our next physical attack by 250%, so one-shot kill hits really hard. On September 25th we could learn Concentrate. This increases our next magical attack by 250%, so our Psi attacks can hit off of technicals for an absurd amount of damage. On January 15 you can learn Alley Dance, which halves the enemy's accuracy if they target Haru. On January 29th you'll learn Spellmaster, which halves our SP costs. This is the Haru I would make in the end to fully play to her strengths and take advantage of her amazing skills. Now that we have the best potential Jazz Djinn skills covered, let's go over our equipment. All of these want to be obtained during a fusion alarm, as they will make the best version in the game. For our melee weapon we'll want to itemize Beelzebub, which gives us an axe that'll increase our magic by +6 and it has a very high chance to make our foes dizzy. For our ranged weapon we're going to want to sacrifice Ball. His gun comes with a very high chance to shock our opponents. And for armor we're going to want to itemize Messiah for a nice reduction to magic damage. Now that our equipment is set, let's go over how we'll want to fight as Haru. In any battle that isn't a boss fight, you'll want to exploit any enemy weak to Psi for a quick knockdown, and then baton pass to an ally to keep up the pressure. If the enemy isn't weak to Psi, then one-shot kill is your go-to for neutral damage and a very high chance to critically hit the enemy, so you could trigger a baton pass. If you're fighting a boss, then you'll want to start off with Life Wall to set up a nice safety net. Like I stated prior, Haru hits every enemy in the game very hard with the gun and Psi combo, so you want her to be attacking as much as possible. Now we'll cover teammate synergy. Ryuji makes a great teammate as he could provide us with charge each turn, so one-shot kill hits very hard with fighting spirits. And can put enemies to sleep for a quick 1-2 combo with either our gun or psi attacks. And also has a group concentrate so we could dish out some strong psi damage. Other than that, allies who can buff us, debuff the enemy, or afflict the enemy with a status is always welcome, so Haru can keep firing from the back lines. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and if you enjoyed this video, consider checking out the last guide, which was Makoto. Don't forget, if this video brought value to you, please leave a like and consider subscribing to see more, as I play a wide array of RPG games, and I break them down just like this. Until the next video, I'll see ya.